Welcome to the Explainer. All right, let's just dive right in today because we are tackling a massive modern headache that I know so many of us are dealing with right now, and that is AI subscription fatigue. We are absolutely living in a golden age of artificial intelligence. I mean, incredible new models are dropping practically every single week, but keeping up with them? That has become a logistical and financial nightmare. You probably know the exact feeling I'm talking about. You're juggling multiple logins, constantly switching between tabs trying to find the best answer, and all the while, you're watching your credit card bill slowly creep up as you subscribe to yet another must-have tool. So today, we're unpacking some source material detailing a platform designed specifically to cure this chaos. It's called AiZolo. We're going to explore how it claims to solve all this fragmentation by bringing everything, and I mean everything, under one roof. The source material anchors this whole issue with a very visceral number. $110. Just let that sink in for a second. If you are a power user, a developer, or a creator who wants access to the absolute top-tier AI models on the market today, this is roughly what you're paying every single month. Let's actually break that down because it's wild. You've got ChatGPT at $20 a month, Google Gemini Pro, another 20, Perplexity Sonar Pro, 20, Claude, 20. Throw in Grok at $30 and suddenly, bam, you're looking at $110 a month. Depending on where you are in the world, that translates to a significant chunk of change, like roughly 10,000 rupees, for example. Managing all this isn't just ridiculously expensive, it's a total administrative headache. The core problem AiZolo is aiming to solve is this chaotic reality of paying separately. When you're juggling individual subscriptions, you're dealing with this insanely complex setup. It's constant tab switching, you're losing your train of thought, and honestly, perhaps the most frustrating part is that you have absolutely no built-in way to compare the outputs of these brilliant models side by side. The alternative they're proposing is an everything-included model. The big idea here is taking all those premium AI services, ChatGPT, Gemini Pro, Perplexity, Claude, Grok, the whole shebang, and funneling them into a single, simple, and way more affordable subscription. It's one unified dashboard. It takes your fractured, messy workflow and attempts to just make it whole again. So what exactly is it? Well, AiZolo defines itself as a single, affordable, all-in-one AI subscription. But what's truly fascinating here is the sheer scale outlined in the documentation. We aren't just talking about getting access to the top 5 chatbots. It provides access to a staggering suite of over 2,000 premium AI models and tools. 2,000! And apparently new tools are being added weekly. For creators and developers who need totally different tools for different tasks, maybe you need one model for heavy coding, another for creative writing, and a completely different one for data analysis, the platform is positioned as the ultimate unified workspace. Instead of duct taping your own fragmented toolkit together, you basically get an entire hardware store of AI capabilities all in one place. The layout of this next-gen AI workspace is designed to be hyper-clean and focused. Your options to select GPT, Claude, or Gemini are right there at the top of the interface, instantly ready for you to engage with. And what really stands out in the provided materials is that this isn't some beta concept. This is an active, thriving workspace. They claim it's currently trusted by over 5,000 AI enthusiasts. You can clearly see visual cues for project management and even custom encrypted API keys right there on the dashboard. It's built from the ground up to remove all that friction between you and the artificial intelligence you actually need to work with. Now, beyond just text generation, the platform details a seriously powerful creation suite. AiZolo is presented as a full-spectrum production studio. First off, they detail an AI video generator that lets you transform simple ideas into stunning, professional-quality HD videos using just text prompts. Then you've got the AI image generator. Whether you need photorealistic images, artistic illustrations, or just custom graphics for a project, it uses state-of-the-art DALL-E and Midjourney style models to give you high-res outputs. And finally, the AI audio generator. We aren't just talking about basic robotic text-to-speech here. We're talking natural voice synthesis for realistic voiceovers, multiple different voice options, and even AI music generation. It's basically like having an entire creative agency accessible through a single prompt bar. Of course, having the tools is only half the battle, right? Managing your workflow is the other half. The critical workflow tools they offer include custom API keys. If you're a power user and you want to bring your own keys for unlimited usage, you can absolutely do that. All your keys are encrypted and stored securely, so you can just plug your existing subscriptions right into this unified interface. Next is the Smart Prompt Manager. You can save, categorize, and reuse your most effective prompts with literally a single click. Then there's AI Memory. The platform actually remembers your preferences, your past conversations, and your specific context to give you highly personalized responses over time. And this next one is huge, a one-click chat import feature. You can seamlessly migrate your existing full chat histories directly from ChatGPT or Claude, meaning you don't lose an ounce of your previous work. Okay, the documentation highlights what might honestly be the platform's most powerful feature, the ability to compare AIs simultaneously. Look, if you have ever asked ChatGPT a complex coding question and then manually copy and pasted that exact same question into Claude just to see if you get a better answer, you know exactly how tedious that is. AiZolo lets you chat with GPT-4, Claude, Gemini, and more at the exact same time. You literally compare their responses side by side in real time. This aims to save you hours of manual comparison. It essentially lets you customize your own instant AI advisory board, making sure you never miss the absolute most accurate answer again. So, the golden question, how much does all this actually cost? When you break down the pricing model, the contrast with that $110 industry average we talked about earlier is pretty striking. They offer a free tier to get started, which gives you limited model access. But crucially, it still supports your own encrypted custom API keys for unlimited token use. But the source really emphasizes the Pro plan, which sits at just $9.90 a month. For literally less than $10, the Pro plan offers unlimited AI comparisons, access to all the latest premium models, priority support, the full multimedia creation suite, and a massive allowance of 3 million tokens per month. And if you know you're in it for the long haul, committing to the yearly plan at $99.90 saves you an additional 17%. The promotional material quantifies this true value at $1,092. That is the stated annual savings for users who switch from paying for all those individual top-tier subscriptions to just using this unified AiZolo Pro model. By condensing your workflow down into this single dashboard, you're saving $91 every single month. To put that into perspective, for freelancers, small agencies, or students on a tight budget, putting over $1,000 a year back into your pocket while actually upgrading your workflow capabilities is a massive, massive value proposition. And you don't just have to take the math's word for it. User testimonials highlighted in the source material really emphasize this shift. Take content creator Sarah Lee, for instance. She noted, "I was hesitant at first, but the all-in-one AI AiZolo subscription is the real deal. The savings are incredible, and the platform is so easy to use. Highly recommended." This kind of social proof is presented across their entire user base, which ranges from students to hardcore AI developers. The documentation asserts that all these different types of users are successfully streamlining their multi-tab chaos, significantly cutting their monthly overhead, and doing it all without sacrificing access to the best models available on the market. Which brings us to the ultimate question for you to think about. Are you ready to transform your AI workflow? We've seen how the source material maps out a very real potential future of centralized AI interaction. Keeping separate tabs and managing separate subscriptions is, for a lot of us, just a massive drain on both our wallets and our daily productivity. By unifying thousands of models, enabling simultaneous side-by-side comparisons, providing a full multimedia suite, and prioritizing privacy with encrypted API keys, platforms like this are presenting a really compelling alternative. So why juggle when you can centralize? It might be time to ask yourself, is your current AI setup actually serving you, or are you just serving it? Thank you so much for joining me for this explainer, and I highly encourage you to take a hard look at your own workflow today.